Hey, what's up, my Dokus? Jason, and welcoming you back to more Donkey Kong Bonanza. Last time, we continued through the forest lair, getting up to the Eggshell Hotel, and obtaining our next Bonanza power, which is the Ostrich. This time, well, after we grab this Banandium gem here, as because I just find myself exploring, our goal is to hopefully get deeper into the forest lair in hopes of catching up to Grumpy Kong and Void Kong. The wetlands here are usually quite picturesque, but then the poison began to flow and our beautiful lair became more and more submerged in the awful stuff. If this keeps up, even the Eggshell Hotel won't be safe on its perch above. 3 plants spout forth the poison you see here. Please make them stop. Alright, let's do it. And our way to do that is to use our newly obtained Ostrich Bananza to the fullest. Alright, let's go ahead and come over here. We'll find some Banandium chips. Get some of these. Alright, is there anything in here? Yes. Just more Banandium chips, which, I mean, is fine, because we're going to need plenty of them throughout this adventure. Okay, it looks like we're going to want to make our way over that way. So, let's go ahead and go Ostrich again. Make our way over here. And hopefully soar high enough. That didn't work. I did not mean to do that. Alright, go and break that. We can then fly all the way up here and destroy this. Alright, looks like that is the next plant we want to get to. That could have been bad, I won't lie. Go ahead and unlock this checkpoint. And we can obtain our next Banandium gem. Banana! Yes, I very much see that Banandium gem there. I also see our our big fossil here, but we cannot obtain it with all this poison around, so we're gonna have to kind of come back and get it in a little bit. All right, go ahead and bounce up here, and if we bounce up this way using this thing, I'd hope we can get ourselves yet another Banandium gem. All right, that's yet another skill point we can use to unlock egg bombs, which will allow us to drop an egg bomb below by pressing the ZR from midair, or in midair. All right, well, can we break this? Yes, we can. Cool. That will allow us to get that. And if we make our way over here, looks like we can't do anything here at the moment, as you know, we can't break this due to that Voidco tape, or whatever you want to call it, being up there. Anything over here other than this? No. Okay. Well, if we come over here, we can find ourselves another one of these smashing challenges. You know what? I'm gonna go Kong Bonanza and see if I can make any. Nah, I couldn't do it. I think we may have to wait till we can shift this around. Or actually, no, we can just use, if we get enough energy to do another Bonanza, then we can try out our new eggshell, our egg bomb. Let's do that. Go ahead and go ostrich and use the egg bomb. That kind of works. There we go. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get our next Banandium gem. Banana! And let's make our way over to the Voidco, Voidco machine and punch it so we can get rid of this tape. Or whatever you want to call it. Alright, looks like there is another one of the rare fossils. Go ahead and pick that up. We can also pick up this treasure chest, which will hold a map for us, which we'll, get to later on. Go ahead and break this. Well, actually, probably it'd be best if we went Ostrich Bananza, because this can easily be bombed away by that. Alright, and then let's destroy this. That will drop the poison down a little more. And we just have one more to go. Looks like this guy over here can give us a ride back. Or I guess for 100 gold. So we'll go ahead and utilize that, because that'll just make transportation easier. There's a shop here if you so wish to use it, as well as there's a bed here if you want to use it as well. I'm not going to choose to use it right at this moment, just because I don't really need it. If we drop through here, though, we'll find a challenge course, which I'm going to save for just a little later. And this guy will actually tell us about a Banandium gem that we haven't gotten yet. While we were stuck in the poison, we saw something shiny over on Rubbery Roost. We think it was a banana. Okay, so it's right over there. Alright, looks like there is a fossil here that we can obtain. Anything else? Nothing too surprising hiding out and about? Nothing? Okay. Let us keep going, because we need to head this way. And can bounce across all these platforms. And pick up this Banandium gem. Beyond Rubbery Roost. Alright, let's go ahead and punch through a wall here. We can use these bomb dudes to punch through the thorns, so we don't necessarily have to try to, destroy them with whatchamacallit, destroy the thorns with, like, oh, why can't I think of it? Pretty much just the terrain. We don't have to use the terrain. We can just use those guys. But we destroy this last plant, and it looks like the way to the next sub-layer is open to us. Well, kind of open. Can't say all the way open, because, we gotta destroy Void's face, but if we come over here, we can punch that and get a map. There is a barrel over here that will take us back to the Eggshell Hotel Annex. And this guy, if we pay him 100, he will build a cannon for us to go back up there. But we're not going to do that, because we're heading straight down. Let us fall. Whee! Sublayer 602. Oh man, guys, we're really into it. We're in the 3D Mario. I don't know. That's, when Sublayer 602 was found out, it was definitely a joke that a lot of 3D Mario runners in the speedrun community wanted or enjoyed using, because it is very rare that you see the number 602 in a video game. So, you know, we take those, honestly. Alright, let's see. Where do we need to head? Looks like we need to head over that way. Go ahead and grab these. Let's go talk to this ostrich. Two extremely vexing guests buried a seed over yonder. It was a small seed, and yet in an instant it grew into a forest of thorns and began spilling a tide of poison. The forest layer, once renowned for its hospitality, quickly became the foreboding wasteland before you. This foul flora is the source of the thorns and poison that plague this beautiful place. It must be stopped. Alright, well, we see our goal ahead of us. Let's make our way there. We just need to follow these, gusts of wind. Go ahead and come over here, destroy these. We can actually use this to cause an explosion over here if we so wish. There's actually a fossil here we can obtain. What are you? Oh. It's another apple juice, which will get back the one we lost. Now there's a problem here, because this guy, he is now made of thorns, which means we have to use other means to destroying him. Ow. There we go. But we do obtain a disc from him. We have 10 out of 110, which means we only have 100 more to go. Okay. Go ahead and leave you behind, buddy. Oh dear. I guess we'll go. Explosion! Oh. Speaking of, I guess not really speaking of, but there is there's a rare fossil up there I can see. I want to pick that up. He is hiding right there. Alright, let's go ahead and use these to destroy these enemies, as they're just kind of, you know, sitting over here waiting to be attacked. I can already tell. Alright, let's go ahead and chuck that at you. We can't actually use his own attack, or his own weapon against him, but... well, guess that's one way to defeat him. Was not expecting that to go the way it did. Alright, well... seems we have made it... seems we've pretty much made it to the source here. Isn't there supposed to be like a checkpoint around here? I guess not. But we can go ahead and come up to this, and let's punch it. Abracajabya. Alright, so starting off here, it is going to shoot some it is going to shoot some vines at us. What we want to do is just really simply make our way to the main head. It will actually switch over to different bodies. So what we can do then is we can use the we can actually use the ostrich Bananza to easily make our way over here, avoiding all that, and take it down. That's pretty much what these these gusts of wind are for. All right. Well, go ahead and come over here and let's see if we can finish it off. Alrighty. That takes care of that, which means we are ready to head on to the next layer. Except when we're not. Nope, sorry. We have plenty of things to collect here. There are 74 Banandium gems to find. Plenty on a few different layers. But yeah, we're going to be here a little bit. Not to mention we have 16 out of 61 beavers and 6 out of 10 pigs. We did actually find our big, we'd actually find our big fossil. And we can, now that the poison has been sunk down, we can actually go and take care of getting that now. Because it's just kind of hanging out over here. So let's see if we can kind of punch it out of here, I guess. Or actually, guess we'll break around it and see if that'll help. There we go. Yep, we got the spider. Alrighty. Well, you know what? Let's get started on a couple of Banandium gems, or I guess like Banandium gems and Banandium gems and fossils, as there are obviously a few that we kind of missed out on or just chose not to do because they were just not in our general way of trying to complete the main part of the layer. But now that we have now that we're done with the layer, we can kind of just crack down on Banandium gems that we have missed out on. Let's see what we can do in this area. I actually don't think we've I don't think we've missed anything in these first few spots, but I could be completely wrong. I'm not above being proven wrong, you know, because I'm not as knowledgeable on video games as I appear to be. I will openly admit that. I do Let's Plays and stuff like that, but I still will always learn something new when playing through a game. What's in here? Oh, that's just a dive down. Okay. Forgot about that. There's that Banandium gem. So yeah, we've been up here. So let's go ahead and drop down this way. And oh, there's actually a battle challenge over here. A battle challenge. Let's go ahead and do that. There's a gnat flying around my head, and I hate it. Bro is driving me nuts. Alright, so now what we need to do is we need to pretty much chuck these rocks, if we can, back at these enemies, defeating them. And ooh, there's another one over there. Is there anything we can do to get over there that doesn't require us to go find that thing, or do we have to carry it all the way over there? I don't feel like we have to, but maybe there's another spot where there's one of them. Like, is there one at the top here? Yes, there is. Okay, go ahead and drop it down there. We'll find ourselves a Bananza gem. Voice crack, I swear. Can't go without it. Alright. Oh. There's an entire area over there that appears to have been covered in that void stuff. We'll have to look into that. Oh dear. I'm into poison. That's not good. I don't like that. Looks like the pathway to get to it though is gonna be over there, so we'll have to look into that. But I guess with that, I think we're gonna call it here. We've explored the rest of the forest layer, and we have everything left in the way of Bananza gems and fossils waiting for us. So, next time on Donkey Kong Bananza, we're gonna crack down hard on getting the Bananza gems and the fossils, not fossils, or what, if I even said that wrong. I don't even know if I did. It just sounded wrong. Here in the forest layer. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like, sure you upset a ton. Make sure to subscribe dibbly dibbly if you've not already. And I will see you guys all later.